Good. Alright, so this is request week. Somebody requested this song, and I'm teaching it. And I'm going to teach it kind of in a bit easier version. This is going to be slightly easier than what John Mayer is doing a couple things just to make things slightly easier while still kind of keeping true to close to the sound. Alright, so here we go from the beginning. The tabs are up there. So I like starting with my ring finger here. And I go from 9, and that slash means slide out, so I go from 9, slide out to 11, and then put this first finger down on 9, and then thumb comes over the top for that 9. So all together. And then I add the pinky there on that 11th fret on the 4th string. So you play it, and then you kind of, after you get done playing it, you kind of pull the slide back to get that kind of wow. So from the beginning again. Good. It's hard for me to do in this angle. Good. Something like that. Good. And then you go from 8 and 9. This guy's on 8. This guy's on 9 on the 3rd string and the 4th string. And I like using the first finger and the ring finger for this slide. And then it's an uneven slide, so I go from 8 and 9 to 9 and 11. It's a little tricky. Those uneven slides where one moves just 1, this guy moves 2. Then right back to that 8, 9 place. So it's. Then I take this finger and I press down at the same time the 5th string and the 4th string on the 9th fret. And then come right back. So I go from 9 and 9 to 11 and 11. Right back to 9 and 9. Good. And then this section right here is simplified out a bit, where I'm pressing down the 4th fret on the 4th string and 3rd string. So at that part, I'm pressing down both at the same time, and I'm playing the 4th string and the 3rd string, then hammering on the 6th fret on the 3rd string, then playing the 4s together, and then 4 hammering onto the 6th on the 4th string. Good. If the hammer-ons are hard at that point, you could just play them something like that, where there I was just kind of playing the notes with no hammer-ons, so I was going 4 and 4, 4 and 6, 4 and 4, just that 6 on the 4th string. Good? Alright, so that's the first section. Second section starts off the exact same, so I'll go faster through that. So it goes 9, 11 to the 9, thumb over the top. Then the 8 and 9, slide to the 9 and 11, back to the 8 and 9, 9 and 9 to 11 and 11, back to the 9, 9. Alright, then back to this shape. This is where it changes up just a little bit. And once again, it's simplified out a bit. So, alright, so I'm playing the 4th string and 3rd string together, hammering on that 6th fret on the 4th string, playing the 4th fret on the 4th string, and then playing these two, the 7th fret on the 5th string and the 6th fret on the 4th string there. So at that point, good. All right, so that's through the second part. Here we go to the third part, and then the third part is that. So that's the part that you're hearing there. Up till here, you can kind of do it with an acoustic guitar. At this point, it's kind of easier with an electric guitar, unless you have a cutaway. So with my acoustic, it was pretty much impossible to do this section. Alright, so it's mostly on the first and second string, and I'd say it's just slightly easier. So I'm starting off at 12 and 14. 12, this guy's on the second string, 14. 12, then to the 15 and 16. This guy's 15, this guy's 16. And then it slides out each by one. 15 and 16 to 16 and 17. Then play that 16 and 17 again. Then to the 12 and 14. And then 12 and 14. 11 and 12. And then I play 12 and 12 at the same time with this one finger. And then I hammer on to the 14th fret on that second string. Back to the 12 and 12. To a 7 and 9 on the first string and second string. Good. Second time through, it stays pretty similar to that. So it's 12 and 14, 15 and 16, sliding out to 16 and 17. Play that again. 14 and 16. 12 and 14, 11 and 12, and then back to so this one we've done before. It was the second tab that was up there. So at this point I'm on the 4th fret on the 4th string and 3rd string, barring that at the same time. And then I play the 4th and 3rd at the same time, and then hammer on the 6th fret on the 4th string. Play that 4th fret on the 4th string, and then 7 and 6 on the 5th and 4th. Play those together. Good. All right, so that's simplified out that intro. And even simplified out, it's still pretty tricky. So it'll take a decent amount of work. It just simplifies out some of those harder chords. And I taught this to a number of my students, and some of the hammer-ons and stuff, even for pretty advanced students and chord shapes, were a little bit tricky, but you can kind of get the same about exact close sound by simplifying out just a tad. So anyway, hope it helped, and thanks for watching. See ya.